Howdy. Well, it's good to get a chance to speak to you about some of the things that are going on in the Department of Animal Science as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Certainly, there are very few folks in the population that have not been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Our department, for example, had to, in a very short period of time, convert 39 classes to the online format. In addition, they had to convert 80 lab sections to online, and many of these lab sections are live animal based. In addition to that, our advising office has now gone from face-to-face meetings with 75 to 150 students a week to continue to do that through video conferencing or telephone. It is quite a significant impact to our department. At the same time, we continue to plan for the future. We want our department to continue to be the greatest department in the country in terms of delivering cutting-edge research, delivering information to our stakeholders through our extension programs, and teaching some of the best students in the world. Nonetheless, we do know that the future of our department is going to have some impact financially. There's no doubt that the Texas economy and the economy throughout the U.S. is going to be negatively affected by this, and so we're continuing to plan for the future, knowing that there might be some budget considerations we'll have to take into account. However, as we move forward, we still have priorities from a development standpoint. There are 5 major areas that we want to continue to grow to make sure that we establish ourselves as the leading department of animal science in the world. Let me quickly touch on those 5 different items. The first thing that I want to touch on is the beef cattle initiative. This is about a $10 to $11 million initiative to increase our funding for capital improvements to enhance our beef cattle research, teaching, and extension facilities to better deliver information to our stakeholders, to our teachers, and to conduct cutting-edge research. It also includes opportunities for high-impact studies for undergraduate and graduate studies, and we also want to continue to raise funds for graduate students and professorships for faculty that are going to solve real-world problems. The second initiative that we're focusing on is that we would like to work on raising funds to move our Rosenthal Meat Science and Technology Center from its current location away from campus and develop a cutting-edge research, teaching, and extension facility there that deals with our issues that are coming over the next 10 to 30 years in terms of where meat science and food safety is going. It's extremely important for us to raise a significant amount of these funds over the next 2 to 5 years to ensure that we can position ourselves to build a brand new facility. My third concern is our Pearce Pavilion. Pearce Pavilion now is surrounded by apartment complexes and a new Brookshire Brothers facility. It is located on West Campus. Our plan will be to potentially move Pearce Pavilion out to our Aztrek facility. And at that place, we would be able to increase our capacity to teach classes, to be able to conduct judging camps, and to continue to do a lot of our live animal work out at our Aztrek facility, where we're not surrounded by grocery store and off-campus living facilities. The fourth major effort that we're trying to focus on is to overcome some of the research labs in our Kleberg Center. Kleberg Center was built in 1978, and many of our 37,000 square feet of research lab space has not been upgraded since 1978. If we want to continue to be one of the leading departments of animal science, doing some of the top research in the world, we have to make sure that we upgrade those facilities moving forward. That's going to be somewhere in the range of about a $15 to $20 million investment, but it'll certainly position our research faculty to make some major improvements in the work that they're doing. Our last primary focus is our judging teams. We have multiple judging teams that are nationally recognized as some of the leading judging teams in the world. However, we've lagged behind in terms of some of the other programs around the country in the fact that we haven't created sufficient endowments to support those judging teams. We want to make sure that we're accessing our endowment opportunities so that our judging teams are positioned to hire the best and brightest judging team coordinators, be able to hire graduate students, and then provide opportunities for either scholarships or travel funds for our judging teams moving forward in such a way that we can compete with recruiting some of the greatest judging team kids in the country. So with that, that's a quick overview of some of our current initiatives. I certainly appreciate the questions that we've received associated with how we're handling the challenge of COVID-19. I certainly want to make sure that if you have any questions, you contact us. We're continuing to figure out how we're going to be a better and more effective department post the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you very much and take care.